Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming self-proclaimed yet still humble host Mukluk, and we are continuing where we left off in Age of Wonders 4. For those not caught up with this playthrough, this is the new DLC that's centered on the rabbit people and the nomads. We made a faction that is rabbit people and nomads, and we have been picking as much of the new stuff as possible. So, let's see. Where are we? We need to give some orders to these guys. Let's see, this dude should be... Wasn't he paired up with somebody else? Not that one. Where... Okay, looks like I'd already given him orders, so just say continue where you were going. Alright, and then this one... Right there. This one... Okay, these were, I think these were replacement troops for somebody, but where? Let's see. Oh, this guy's going to join them. Okay, so you guys just wait. Alright, and then we got these two here. Alright, that's the one with the teleporter. Alright, so these guys need to deal with this fractured infestation. This guy... Don't need to do anything. Is he on his own here? I think he is. Let's see, can he take that? Ooh, that's a rough fight. Let's hit that one. This guy's a healer, so... Okay, cool, so that's done. 110 mana, bolstering chest plate. Okay. Save game. I think with... I might have to do manual, but I think I should be able to handle this. Oh, I can do it on auto. Okay. Pleasant surprise. Alright. So those two are done. Okay, this one... It's just a scout. He's just looking around. Okay. And these two... Here, and that's the city that we were moving. That reminds me, I just remembered the existence of those scorpion units. I don't think we ever got to make them. Did we? Are they not trained? I think we got 2 tomes that unlock just giant scorpion units, but then we never got like the research popped up or something like that. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. So, Age of Wonders 4. I've been playing it for a long time. And for a very long time, one of my favorite things to pick when you are making your faction is athletics. And what it did for a very long time is it made it to where your faction's base movement went from 32 per turn to 40 per turn. And someone told me that they changed it and no longer does that. And everybody has 40 movement by default. So I need to, like, reread what athletics does, because it might no longer be something I lock in automatically every single time. Let me see. How do I... Bucktooth Ramblers. Athletics. There it is. Grants 5 combat speed. Oh my god. Yeah, they did. They reworked this at some point. Okay. So, yeah, for a very, very long time, athletics and fast recuperation are like my go-tos, and then whatever else with my leftover points. Fast recuperation lets your units heal, like you see the yellow is the healing, it lets them heal every turn on the map, even if you're not in friendly territory, and if you are in friendly, you heal more. And then athletics was more movement, so the whole army could move more. But it seems now, what it is just how much you can move during combat. Okay. Let's see. Here. You can chill. You head over this way. That's done. That's done. Work camp is done. Outpost. Okay, I need to get that outpost back at some point. Alright. Radiant Flare, Stance Damage, Crash Transformation. Star, all the transformation disabled. This is such an interesting thing. I would like to do a playthrough at some point that's just all about the fractured thing. But that doesn't need to be now. Dunestalkers. Did I... Oh, wait, there it is. It's a spell. Summon Sand Scorpion. A shield unit with debilitating poison. It's a freaking spell. Okay. Okay. Alright, and... Let's see, am I already channeling the Dunestalkers thing, though? I'm not. Okay, I should get Dunestalkers going, and then maybe try out the Scorpions after. Free City can be integrated. I would rather they just keep playing on their own. They're doing fine with them. Stupid fractured units just basically suicided into my bigger army there. Okay. How are we going to... Oh my god, that's a lot of armies. How are we going to do this? Alright, where's this guy going? Okay. And you continue your trip. You guys wait on them. Alright, nice. Station is done. Excessive force, big hammer, and knowledge. Okay. You can chill. Alright. These guys. We're just clearing the nodes because we're going to get another city here, and we want these nodes to already be clear once that city pops up. I don't think there's much to do over here. Oh, I can dig this wall out. Okay, so there's our quest battles. And let's see. Okay. I forget, what is this? That's a ranger. And that is a death knight. So we don't have a healer with this group, but they are a much bigger army than this guy, so they should be okay. That always makes me nervous when I've got armies that don't have a healer with them in some form, either a ritualist or a battle saint. Been looking at different models for Muklux for indoor use since last night's discussion. Are you serious? That's funny. Yeah, the fact that I'm just now making my third city on turn 116, I definitely kind of slowed myself down. Like, definitely rusty in Age of Wonders. Should have done that a long time ago. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. Move that city in there. I want these guys to be ready to defend it. Okay,
hey,
these
look,
armies
it's
are
the
merged.
Tree of
They got
Birds. How are you today?
all that now. Hi, Bertrand. Okay, those head over there. This guy. Let's see, that's the Rit. Spellblade. Is there anything he needs to be doing? Can he handle this infestation? Yeah, he should be able to. Alright, desecrate land research is done. Okay, new tome. Chaos Lord. I think that'd be a Steam achievement too. I think I've never gotten a tier 5 Chaos Tome.
Delight in disorder.
There it is.
Thrive on turmoil.
There it is.
Your aura of chaos is like an insidious mist that warps.
Insight Rebellion. Alright, spell ready Dunestalkers. So this buffs my people when they're on sand. Your knowledge income reduced by 20% for 3 turns. Rip. New Empire skill available. Gain 1 siege project slot. Don't really need that right now. Okay. Day 117. The chairman of the Bucktooth Ramblers Council comes before you, an ornate book in his hands. This, he said with pathos, is the legacy of the Bucktooth Ramblers. In ages past, tribes, kingdoms, and entire realms have disappeared into the mists of time, their knowledge seemingly lost forever. But with great dedication and spellcraft, much that was forgotten can be rediscovered, like runic messages carved deeply into hidden roots of this world. We've compiled a book of tutelage ready for transcription so that all Bucktooth Ramblers may be guided to study the past. Give your race Mark of the Owl, +2 Shadow Affinity, plus knowledge for each ancient wonder in their domain, but minus stability if they have no ancient wonders in their domain. Use knowledge to gain the no new trace. I'm just say no. I'm just gonna say no. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, it's uninhabitable. Dang it. Well, shoot. That was a waste. Okay, I was trying to unpack the city here, but I can't. That is a bummer. Alright. Alright, I can do it there next turn. Phantom Hills Fractured Memories. Entering the prison pit of the ghostly encampment, your troops shudder at the sight of the locked-in spy. More questions, the entity's mouth asks, while your men gaze into the abyss of its fractured head. It's high time. I've been starving to talk. As the entity speaks, you sense an astral pull, its very presence draining your magic. Ah, it sighs in relief. Such pleasant company. If only I could return to Agrabah with my people, our essence sheath, my hunger would cease. The Fractured Evoker is feeding on your mana. Whatever information the warlord is after, you should try to attain it quickly. Minus 93 mana. Fight for it? Give him 600 mana to mellow him out. Lose knowledge to interrogate him. I've got a massive amount of mana. I'm gonna do that. With great caution, your troops return to the imprisoned evoker. He seems to have entered a trance-like state, as if the answers you found emptied his mind. Even the astral pull sensed earlier seems to have subsided for now. Okay, so he just stays on the map. Oh, but he's like checked off now. Okay. Phantom Hill's Will of the Warlord. On this hill, the lonely ghost of a lieutenant lingers. As your troops approach, he starts to mumble. We were positioning all battalions on these hills, he speaks with a stale voice, ready to descend upon the unmakers, but too late. The stare of the man intensifies. In a flash of teal lightning, the city and all its surroundings become torn apart, torn within. We all perished in the fracturing, but it was not the end. The will of our warlord holds us captive, the lieutenant ends his tale. We are hapless ghosts forever chained to lost purpose. Battle. Okay, that one's done. So then I got this thing. So each of these is just, like, pretty small group. I'm gonna save it. I'm thinking, like, once you get all three done, something new's gonna happen that could be bad. Repurposed constructs. Approaching the inactive siege machines marked by the warlord, your troops start to hear a multitude of clicking and hissing noises. Carefully observing from a distance, they notice blurry movements within the metallic carcasses of the war golems. At last, a large sand scorpion comes forward, assuming an aggressive posture while the clickety-clack of its scissors echoes down the hills. It's clear that these wasteland creatures, attracted by the still emanated heat of the war golems, or their scorpion guys, have made the abandoned siege machines their shelter. The sand scorpion and the horde of wasteland dwellers have infested the war golems. Ignite them with life, incinerating the creatures? It's a 100% chance. They burn to ashes, you salvage the war golems. Phantom Hill's mad truth. With his ghostly host reassembled, the warlord marches out to complete his unending siege of Agrabah. Yet the deeper he ventures into the ruined city, the more disoriented the warlord grows. Where are those spell-slinging dastards? Dastards? He shouts angrily, searching for opposition. At last the warlord reaches the central crater, silent memorial of the fracturing. Guided by some ghostly intuition, he plunges into the rubble, soon after returning with a radiant object. What sorcery is this? This cannot be, unless... The warlord gazes directly at you, piercing the astral veil. You, he screams. You are an unmaker. Wait, what? So I helped this guy get his whole army back together, and now he's saying I'm the bad guy? Driven by madness, the warlord raises the essence sheath. Come fight me, Mukluk. I want you, I know you want this over my dead body. Unmaker or not, you will put his deranged spirit to rest. Okay. Alright. I don't know if... I don't know if these two on their own can take this out. When this guy gets there, should be able to. Hey Mike, hope the health issue has improved. Still on the mend, but thank you. Okay. Alright, this city is up. Alright, so we need a governor for this city. Wait a minute. Oh, the other city's packed up, that's why. Let's see, that's gold, that's food. Specialist. Each pop grants 1 gold, mana, and knowledge. Let's do that. Schmuck. Okay. And first we want food, so raider tents. And you start diggy diggy hole. Have you been playing AoW4 through all the DLC? I didn't know you played. Been really enjoying AoW4 myself. Lots of fun customizing those factions. I basically do 1 playthrough on stream for each DLC and try as much of the new stuff as possible. So right now it's the Nomads. If you are interested in it, on the Mukluk Plays YouTube channel, which is the second one that's in the chat right now, I've got a playlist for every one of those playthroughs. So there's a lot of episodes there if you fancy it. Some cloth. Palisade walls are done. 5-4 stone, ooh, leveled up. Okay, what do we got here? Let's do Martyr's Blood. When you would die, you don't. 1 time per battle. Which expansion have you enjoyed the most, do you think? In recent memory, I want to say Archon Prophecy. The Architects people that they added in that one are my current favorite. Like, the Nomads, I love this whole thing where their cities can move around and, like, pick up resources and take them, so you can just kind of, like, vacuum up everything on the map. That's really fun. But the units, the Nomad units, I'm not a fan of. They feel very weak compared to other options. Pillage that. And just come over here. Wait, what? Why are you trespassing? You don't need to do that. Alright, this was my outpost that this fractured guy took, so we are trying to get it back. Just say you can go. Some production, alright. Let's see. Dig again. Actually, hold on a sec. Cancel that. Take out the foundry. Get this guy over here. And this guy over here. So many enemy armies. Wait, what? Ascending to the crackling mesa. Your troops reach the barren plateau while the devouring winds flow with great strength. They sound strange here, like a susurrant voice talking inwards. The region is overrun with fractures, floating shards of ruins orbiting around them. Suddenly the wind begins whispering, "Come to us. Draw near to the fractures, and you shall gain knowledge and power beyond your imagination. Fools fear what they do not understand, the wise seek to comprehend it." As the gust sweeps, the air crackles with sparks of refracting energy. Magic is extremely volatile here. The voice of the wind compels you to approach the fractures. How will you prepare? Shield them with mana? Let the winds pull you? Continue at your own pace. Yeah, what is this? I think I accidentally found this. I think this is meant for later. Like, my scout just got too close to it and triggered that. Alright, Sea of Cloth can expand. Wow, it's really kind of wedged in the corner there, isn't it? Wait, where did an infestation go in my domain? Oh, here? Didn't I have someone I was sending to deal with this? I do have that one spell that destroys an infestation. Detonate infestation.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Fecal Butter.
Ugh. What? Gross, thanks. I feel like they've done a good job updating the different civs, like Feudal and Dark, as well as classes. Been really impressed with all the updates they've done. Thinking back, I probably had the most fun with the Eldritch expansion, but I've really enjoyed Dragon Rulers the most of the added rulers. Yeah, one of the most overpowered combos I know of is running the Industrious people with a Dragon Ruler, with the Collectors. So they can, like, have their scouts dig for items, and for every item you picked up, it goes in your Dragon Hoard, and for every item in the Dragon Hoard, the Dragon gives you gold, and for every item in the Dragon Hoard, the Collectors give you mana. So usually by the end of the game, my Hoard is giving me like 1,000 gold in mana per turn. Guys, look at me! I'm so curvy! Alright. What? Oh, is this part of it? Okay. Forest. And take his iron deposit. So at this point, my city is now eating his. Alright, where's that infestation that was messing with me? Detonate infestation. Cool, first time using that. Alright, is this guy... Alright, there we go. He's got a dragon. Don't need you right now. Happy Wednesday, how's the voice? Still on the mend. What's up, Wicked? Punisher's Halberd. Do you want this unit? No. Pass. Relax. Okay. This was... who's this? This is the Spellblade. Might need him to take out this stuff, because this might go up and hit my stuff, if that's left over from the infestation. Hey! Okay... let's put a teleporter right there. Spelljammer right there. And I wanted to try out those scorpions, so let's prepare that. Structure's not been explored. Okay. See if cloth made a workshop. What else do we need need here? Let's do library. So just make a convent. Yep. New empire skill. Another whispering stone, sure. All heroes level up. Your units gain camo in your domain. Cities gain more vision range, sure. Astro Void, Provinces Pillage, Special Improvement ready. I already did that. Okay. And turn. Definitely getting toward the end game of this scenario. I think we're probably going to finish it today. Alright, I ate 2 more things of a city. Get that. And let's go for a second. Okay. Alright. And who's first? This one. You guys are going over here. And you're just guarding that city. You're chilling. Alright. See how this goes. So my leader is not in this battle, but all these other dudes are. And there is a healer. Wow. Alright, stomped. No, I don't need that. As the spirit is about to violently perish, the warlord is able to finally see the truth. The fracturing he calls out in dismay, as if he was reliving the last moments of his distant life. All these years, this eternity, I have been dead. The warlord sheaths his weapon. I bow to your might and valor, Mukluk. He exclaims, you have ended my vengeful curse and liberated my soldiers. May they all find their peace at last. The warlord hands over the essence sheath. The unmakers, they trapped the waters of creation. Yet when they sought to release rain, they unleashed a deluge. Level up. Gain a warlord and become evil. I've already got plenty of warlords. Claim the siege engines. Get 3 war golems. Spread the legend of the warlord to inspire instructors. So you get a bunch of draft. Let's try out the war golems. Steam achievement. Complete an artifact collection and trigger a collection happening. As you claim the essence sheath, the other artifacts begin to crackle. Bolts of negative energy coil out from them, imbuing you with their power. The energy courses through you from head to toe, your eyes blaze like beacons of hollow flame. You feel your body drawing magic from the very air. Just for an instant, you can feel it, a power so vast it could change the realm. A power that could defy existence itself. In that moment, that seems to last forever, you must make a choice. What will you do with all this power? Will you embrace it or free this realm from its yoke? Embracing the power of the fractures will lead to an immediate cataclysm victory. Another event will show. Redirect the energy to heal the fractures of the realm. As long as you hold the 3 artifacts, you become known as the Mender of the Fractured Age. From now on, the domains of your empire can no longer be targeted by cataclysms. Does not work when a province was already targeted by cataclysm, then becomes your domain. At the beginning of your turn, the cataclysm meter progress and level will decrease, stabilizing the realm. When the cataclysm level reaches 0, the world will be cleansed of the fractured energy, destroying the cataclysm and the artifacts and ceasing any unfinished fated region. At the beginning of your turn, nomads will pilgrimage to your cities, seeking to join the ones who put an end to the fractures. This will increase population and stability. Or cast off the energy, releasing the power. You will safeguard the artifact as their guardian. For the rest of the game, you become known as the Guardian of the Hubris, unlocking the recruitment of all fractured units in all your cities. They gain 3 extra ranks upon recruitment. Alright, so what I'm going to do Cataclysm Victory, and then possibly reload the game after to try the other option. Echoes of the fracturing New Herald. The entire realm trembles. You can feel a brutal disturbance ripple through the astral sea. You have finally gathered the Unmaker's artifacts and embraced their power. The devouring winds roar with fury. Their new master summons them, and they answer your call. Storms of negative energy begin to darken the skies. Fractures tear open everywhere. Before you, empires kneel amid the remnants of a world consumed by your ambition. All the magic of the realm now courses through your veins, yet it is not enough. Even greater power lies within your reach. Something deep within the astral sea calls out to you. With a mere gesture, you open a colossal fracture to cross it. You're the herald of the fracturing. Nothing and no one will stand in your way. There it is. Steam achievement. Get a cataclysm victory. Alright, so we destroyed the world. Oh, it's too funny. Alright. So technically, chat, we won. We destroyed the world with bunny rabbits and one mole. Okay. So I'm gonna say load game. I think I have to go back one turn. All right, so I'm gonna go back one turn and let's see one of the other endings, which I think is gonna continue the quest. So I think it'll be a bit longer. Chip is on the middle floor of his castle. His throne. Alright, so do this again. Siege engines. Alright, redirect the energy to heal the fractures of the realm. The wind falls still, and a strange calm settles over the realm. You've gathered the Unmaker's artifacts and are using their power to heal the world. The fractures that scar this barren land begin to wane, shrinking in both number and size. The astral current flows once more through the world, filling it with life. The nomadic tribes sense the change and flock in greater numbers to their savior. Their prophecy of the mender of the fractured age is coming true. Soon there will be no cataclysm or hubris to torment this realm. The mending is near. Essence Sheath. Unlocks Mend Fracture. Restoring a ruined node is 20% cheaper. Scales with the amount of artifacts to the Unmakers. Receive additional gold in production in Master Barons and Sand. Okay. 9 turns until the cataclysm is cleansed. Well, what's this deal? Like, what are these things? It's kind of a pain to get there because of blue. Okay. Wait, who's this guy? Thorncroft. Who's Thorncroft? Oh, that's one of Blue's guys. Okay. It's a vassal city of Blue. So I got 3 of these now. Magic Strike. Infernal Ray. Have them go sit by the city. Hero leveled up. Who's this? Death Knight. Infested summons. Another hero leveled up. Ritualist. Let's get Grace. Oh, what's this? Fey growth until at the end of this unit's turn, gain obscured until moved and create obscuring flora in adjacent spaces. Wait, it just like keeps growing? That sounds really cool. So I'm wondering, there's some kind of triple quest thing here. I'm wondering how this is related to this, if it's like an optional thing or if it was for like a different ending. This guy was heading over toward that. These dudes. Are these enemies? I don't think they are. Shoot. They're all wrapped all the way around this. If I want to go check this out, I have to trespass. Hold on. Was it Weird Gate? Can I say, let me run through your area? We're at peace. How do I... settle grievances? Mukluk triggered a cataclysm. That's such horse crap. The cataclysm just happened, man. Yeah, I can't get rid of those. Can I just, like, forgive transgressions? Yo, look how much... Look how nice I am, guy. Don't you want to let me, like, run through your area? I don't think he does, chat. Dude, I just want to see what's over there, man. The devouring winds whisper promises of knowledge. Okay, I guess that's it. Crackling Mesa, whatever that is. So, in general, it seems like to get the good win, I just gotta survive 8 turns. That's what it seems like. I'm a benevolent bunny conqueror. Yes, yes I am. Alright. Let's just focus on dealing with our enemy and surviving the turn count. Incite rebellion research done. Flamer focus. Enchanted units gain firebomb, which deals magic damage in an area. Cursed projectiles. Let's get a cursed projectiles. I think that's gonna make the biggest difference. Alright, so we can summon a sand scorpion. Where's my ruler? Let's put it right next to him. Alright, so finally get to see this thing. So that's him. He's considered a shield unit, so he's like a tank. He's a frontline tank. And he's got, you know, tanky thing. He's got melee strike. It can do weaken and poison. Weaken's really nice because minus 10% damage stacks up to 5 times on an enemy. So And then debilitating sting. So he's got a heavy hitting ability, which does weaken, a lot of weaken and a lot of poison. And it puts you in defense mode after using it. That's pretty nice. Okay. And 40 movement, 23 mana per turn to keep it out. Okay. Hi. Let's do a Mend Fracture to heal the level a little bit. Okay. Capture outpost. Alright, so we're getting this outpost back. Alright. Have them head back to the teleporter, I guess. Province is being pillaged. Rude? That's a bummer. Well, I can teleport another army over here. I've already got the teleporter set up. Hey everyone. Hey Nobody, what's up? Tab down on accident. Alright, this guy... Yeah, take out those marauders before they keep messing with me. Alright. Is there anything else he needs to handle? Looks like we're doing okay. Alright, have him use the teleporter and head over here to deal with this problem. Okay, and... let's see, what's the easiest way over here? Dude, this is the fact that he has this whole thing surrounded. Like, the only way to get there without, like, making him mad is to go, like, along this upper border. Stupid. Alright. Let's do that. We're gonna head toward a teleporter and then head up that way. Okay, mole guy. Clawmar Cave. Sure, we'll head there. Something to do. Alright, these guys. Let's see. Alright, take that from them. Take that from them. And let's see, what's the deal here? Bazaar of Wonders. Like that. And take this one. And take this one. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, this nomad thing, where now granted, I think any city, if you build next to somebody else with any faction, you can do this. But the fact that the nomad city can move and also they pick up the resources and take them. So even if you don't permanently take their city, you could just like get up and leave with their resources. Is pretty wild. Like, that I really like. But their actual, like, you just class units is... Alright, there's a bunch of special things. Okay, I think at this point we siege this guy. Alright, siege projects. Insight Rebellion. After one turn in battle, 3 enemy non-hero units are mind-controlled until the end of combat. That's broken. That's completely broken. Let's do it. Let's see, you just chill. I got a library. Let's see, Shrine, Council deck. Wait, what did... Oh, I guess because of all of the pillaging we just did. I'm like, why did this city just level up like 9 times? Because of the pillaging. Dude, that's insane. Like, we just made this city. It is crazy that you can power level cities. What? Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Hold on a sec. Ah, shoot. Okay. Yeah, so one of these 3 armies next turn, they slipped one dude past me, and he's destroying my Spelljammer. Alright. He's bringing some armies over. That's one of my scouts. That's whatever. Alright, I get sort of the guy that was hitting my Spelljammer. And bring him back to the siege. Alright, so we're gonna want to get this cave. So we're gonna build an outpost next to it so we can claim it after we get it. Let's see, we're heading down here to deal with this. See, that's a Spellblade. I hope he can handle that. I don't know. I don't know if he can handle that or not. You know what? Maybe we bring over these extra scorpion things to help him out. Actually, you know what? Hold on. This guy... hit that. Okay. That's another tile not unknown. Let's get that. Wait. What? What the heck? Do I have to go take out outpost again? Oh my god, I think they took my outpost like a 4th time. Alright, hold on, mend fracture. So, right now we're at 6. So if I cast this... I don't even notice that it did anything. Unless it can't de-level a rank. Don't think... Oh, now I get a defender this late in the game. Sure. Let's see, and they... What do we got? Let's just reset. What is reinforce? +3 defense against missiles. Sure. Some tanky stuff. You are going to need some armor. Bolstering. Reinforced. Alright, and maybe you can come over. Where's that army with the scorpions? You can go join that. Okay. 6 turns until the cataclysm is cleansed. So this was 9 earlier and it's 6 now. I wonder, is it like going down every turn? That's not great. That is not great. Why? The third, okay, right here are 3 armies and 1 scout. They hit the scout and it pulled 2 of my 3 armies into the battle. And the army that's not pulled in is the strongest one. Okay. That's rough.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Pasta Pupyummy.
Thank you. What the heck? I wish we had finished getting that one spell that, what is it? That lets you, like, pull a copy of your ruler into any battle. But it hasn't researched yet. That would help immensely. Anonymous is creative, if nothing else. Yeah, I wonder if they're just finding these, or if they're actually making them. Dude, look at the size of those spears. What the heck? Oh, golden golems. I know what those are. If those hit you, you have a chance of getting encased in gold. And it's kind of like a stun, but also if the battle ends while you're gold, they get money. Fan the Inferno. Hit all enemy units with fire. Yeah, so our ability to heal folks is not great right now. I'll take some burning damage. I could just do that again. Fan the Inferno again. Sandstorm's also an option. My units are immune to Sandstorm, but it has a chance of blinding theirs repeatedly. That could help. Let's fan the Inferno again. So the whole enemy army has 2 stacks of burning on them now. Yatila uses Meteor Shower. 2 random enemy units and adjacent to those will take 10... Oh my god. Okay, so I need to spread out a little bit. Because it's got splash damage, it looks like. Can't reach anything yet. They're burning some heals now because of the fire. Warning Mug Chat. Hey, Blue! Hey, Mug Chat. Sup, Crimson? More fire! Alright. Jursoff the Mage. Okay, so one of their guys actually died. Okay, and that's only a 60% hit chance. Alright, we're gonna hit this guy just because it's the highest chance to hit. Nice. Alright, critical on the huge target. That guy bullied the healer. I did not realize that was gonna move him into melee range. Okay, well, we cursed him. Hey, Silent Cat. Use Heal Wand on self. He can only do that once per battle. Let's see, command defend on this guy. And then hit them. This is a scout unit. He's not gonna hit very hard. Oh, steadfast. Okay, so he cannot die for one turn. Short range teleport there and shoot the big guy. Alright, one of their golden golems is down. That's great. Now we've got a trait where every time something dies on the battlefield, we get 10 combat casting points, and it takes 40 combat casting points to cast that Fan the Inferno ability that hits their whole army with fire. So if 2 more things die, I can cast it again. These meteors. Again, there's a small fear with the golden golems, because anytime they hit you, they can just turn you to gold. Which is basically a stun lock. Resisted golden curse. So low. Okay, so he's got the move Slip Away, where when he would die, he teleports away from death 1 time per battle, and that just triggered. Let's have my flying thing go toward their backline. Do a heal swap with him. Okay, he's down. Let's pull him back. Very nice hit from the ranger. Fan the Inferno again. Dude, I'm dumping so much mana in this battle. There's like 400 mana on this battle. They displaced him a little. That might die from burning. I don't know for sure. I did hear something die, but it wasn't that. Oh, he's a viral elemental. Maybe it's immune to burning. People dissolved most of the team and relocated the team to some mobile game projects because the game had poor performance in market. This is regarding Kazan. Oh, sad to hear that. I made a video to try to sell more copies. I did my part. Did my part. Yes. Okay, that hurt. And we spent 400 mana on that battle. Yeah, that scout there, that ended up getting me in trouble. You took these items from the enemy. A unicorn? Oh my goodness. I stole their unicorn. So he says. Continue. Continue. What was that? I don't know him. As Schmuck Tempos approaches the cave, she smells fresh blood, but finds no signs of life. Having entered the cave, Schmuck and her companions find the remains of a brutal fight. The carcass of an adult obsidian wyvern lies alongside her offspring. The two of them appear to have been ambushed in what was supposed to be a safe haven. Upon closer inspection, it looks as though the animals were viciously attacked by a wild ice spider. Fight the ice spider. Alright, keep the... let's see, you can take the remaining obsidian wyvern as a mount. Let it go. Or skin it and make a cloak. The mount. There we go. If you embrace the cataclysm, you would have already won the game. I did, and I got the Steam achievement for that, and then I reloaded. What is this? Spellblade. No, he needs to return it. Wall. Don't need to do anything there. Don't anything there. Okay, what can these two do? Try for that thing. Cursed projectiles. Summon Flame Incarnate. Staves of Mending, which is useful. Shuffle Research, where's the thing I need? Demonic Siphon, Comet of Calamity, Shuffle. Avatar of Chaos, that's what we want. The ability to summon my ruler into any battle he's not in. That's what I want. Remains of Jersoth the Mage collected. Capture, receive, and turn. One of my scouts. Bravely run away. Okay. Yoink, take the special building. And let's see. Should be able to just roll over this. Hey, Intermore. Good morning. As we suspected. Gold vein. Okay. Alright, so I took out one of them. Hold on. Where... Okay. Don't think this guy has anything he needs to be doing. Pass, pass, pass. Okay, so this city has been defeated. At this point, I think we've got an extra Whispering Stone. Yeah, 1 out of 4. Alright, so... Vassal it. Okay. And you just wait. You recover. You wait. You wait. Outpost founded. Work camp. We're gonna take that. This city has grown. Take the mana node. Take that. Just gonna fill in the remaining iron deposits. God, this city is leveled so fast because of all the pillaging we did. Ooh, AoW4, I've been curious about it. Does it play like Civ games? I can't entirely answer that because I haven't played Civ games. But it is very similar from what I've heard from other people, but, you know, much more fantasy-based. Like angels and demons and undead and, you know, just stuff like that. You've unlocked Beacons of Unity. 4 turns until the cataclysm is cleansed. Let's see. Alright, excavated. Alright, dig through this wall. Let's see. After stepping into the mechanical strong room, Schmuck finds herself on an ancient dusty plateau of stone and steel. Soon, Schmuck discerns lumbering shapes of heralds of war and other machines. One scratches at a column, and judging from the groove's depth has done so for centuries. Another marches jerkily in tight circles. Suddenly, someone loudly trips over a steel plate that a bronze golem dropped. The machines take notice. One by one, their heads rotate towards your troops, locking onto targets. Rejected constructs shamble towards Schmuck. A herald of war trips and promptly explodes in a fountain of molten steel. Will you attack? Tuned for destruction is active. Defending units have a variety of enchantments and explode on death, doing 20 damage to units in a 2-hex range. Okay, what is that thing? Herald of War. Oh, wow. I don't know if I've ever fought one of these. Molten Whirlwind and Flurry of Swords. Okay. Alright. I want to do manual combat, because oh shoot. I was about to say, I want to try out the thing where I summon an avatar of my leader, even though he's not here, but it's still researching. So I can't do that. Okay, well this is the lady that has Guardian Angels, so she has an angel watching over her, so we always get this added to the battle. Okay. Not quite in range for the bombard spell. Set him on fire. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. Use a command to heal the angel. Hit him. Let's see, command attack on the archers, so they do more damage. I'm gonna use the tentacle guys to try to pull this. It hit, but the pull failed. I was trying to pull it off the angel. The angel can't attack while someone's in melee range. Alright, I can use the Dust Weaver to pull the angel back so the angel still can do bigger ability. Like this. Okay. And actually, alright, decisive command. Give one of my units an extra turn. Let's use it on the angel. And then angel can attack this again. Okay, that's gone. Battlefield restoration. Just get some buffs rolling on everybody. Okay, I could fan the Inferno and set everyone on fire again. I could do Sandstorm, which does not affect my units, but can blind enemies. Tentacles! Let's do heal on him. Could also cleanse or just shoot. Let's just shoot. Tap right there. Let's use 30 mana to summon a tentacle back here and hit their archers. It also, okay, cool, it procced constricted, so they can't move for a turn. Plus it throws another target back there that'll mess with them. Okay, 2 of them burned to death. Whose turn is it? Wait, why did he get another turn? I procced something and I don't know what. He killed that archer and it gave me another turn. I don't even know why. I tried constrict there, didn't land. Or tried the pull, I should say. Needs healing right now, so just have her zap. Oh, I just realized she is not the same race as the rabbit people, so she is not immune to the sandstorm. Because we got her through the Pantheon. Ooh, what game is this? This is Age of Wonders 4. Okay, can give someone an extra turn. Let's do it on him. Okay, we heavily outnumber him at this point, so should be good. Does anyone need a cleanse? Actually, I'll choose heal self, and then cleanse that guy. Tentacle died, that's fine, it was a summon. Tentacle kill on a tank. Alright, cool. Too bad. For the first time in centuries, silence returns to the ancient mechanical strongroom. The constructs are finally still and at peace. Shmug investigates the ancient site. Faded glyphs and colorful mosaics reveal to her that the plateau was originally created by the ancient Krasura, but later used to detain constructs that showed defects, were overtly volatile, or that were discarded for other reasons. Upon entering the long-forgotten repository, the decaying construct's behavior, modules immediately assumed your troops were acute threats. As your troops clear out the mechanical strongroom, you permit yourself to take one of the machine's treasures. Which one? So you get a whole bunch of crafting ingredients. Ring of Deflection. Tons of gold. A roving furnace unit. Flame burst weapon spell. Ring, I guess? And build an outpost so we can claim this. Wait, which one's the... Okay. If they do that thing where, like, if they attack the scout and it pulls in, like, multiple stacks into a fight, I want to make sure my healing army is closest to the front. Don't want them to get left out. Hey, Mike, how are you feeling today? Still on the mend. Still on the mend. I'm just gonna accept that. Okay, these guys. Start siege. Let's incite rebellion, harass defenders. Okay. Good. And let's bring this guy up here. So she's knocked that out. Go try to get this Fortress of Tears thing. Right, 3 turns till the cataclysm is cleansed, which might be the good end for this scenario. Mana node found. Dig that. Let's go. Teleporter. This guy... what is he gonna do? Let's have him head back to the city for now. Yo. Hey, easy. I'm not reading your whole name out loud, sorry. Alright, build outposts. Fortress of Tears. Schmuck approaches the castle carefully. It seems abandoned, but distraught voices can be heard from within the castle walls. Inside, she notices caged animals and a group of scared captives, bound and guarded by captors led by Clemens the warrior. The latter sees Schmuck and bows. "Ah, customer," he says with a sly grin. "Welcome to our humble merchant caravan. We are merely traders of a specific livestock. Are you interested in our merchandise?" Alright, so he's a slaver. Attempt to free the caged animals before attacking the captors. 100% chance. Yeah. Healthy helmet. From amidst the captives, a townsman of the Carapaced Oath-Takers steps forward. "We are civilians under the protection of discipline," he says. "We were ambushed on the roads near this castle and brought here. What do you plan to do with us?" You receive a bunch of production. Send them back to their town and gain faction. And this town just leveled up a whole bunch. Alright, so now we got a teleporter at this city. Done. Summon Sand Scorpion. New development skill available. Instantly gain 20 knowledge for each province in your domain. Cities gain 3 mana for each resource node in their domain. Sure. That's a lot of mana. A province is being pillaged. Oh no! Oh, he's on the teleporter too. You suck. I probably can't teleport there to deal with that because of that. Alright. Where's Schmuck? Okay. She can be there in 2 turns. Probably not going to be fast enough. Trader of talents. Okay, so a merchant just showed up. Increase resistance of our main man. Give a skill point to our main man. And what's he got? Buff adjacent allies, debuff adjacent enemies. 2 turns until the cataclysm is cleansed. return until the breach on the city. Excavated more of the underground. Alright, what's the deal here? Splitting of Essence. An ancient magical complex exists only as drifting fragments beyond access, caught in orbit around a fracture. The wind-borne voice sounds louder here. The great minds who raised this place succeeded in creating an almost perfect echo of the Well of Creation. The powers and knowledge of the All-Father were within their grasp, thus they split open the magical essence that held the secrets of creation. It was void. So void that it engulfed us all and drained the world of its very existence, unleashing the cataclysm. Activate the sigils to bind the complex back together. Protect it, and I will reveal more secrets of these wizards. Beware, for the energy surge will attract fractured beasts. Activate the sigils.
It's invisible dance! Ah!
Break it down.
Activate the sigils and pidgel the area before beasts arrived? Rune of Protection, Storm, Heavy Spear. Okay. Activate this. Draft blocked for 3 turns. Sure, let's try that. Okay, take that. Take that. Alright. Village. And you can head up this way. You just chill here and protect the city. Avatar of Chaos research is done. Rite of Bloodletting. Target friendly unit. 2 hands. Yeah, sure, whatever. Outpost founded. I'll save walls. Let's see, that was going to get that. And palisade walls. Fort Stone. And this can expand again. Have to clear that. This city is already being at 27 pop. That's so insane. Man, pillaging and stealing just pays really well. Like, it's crazy. They said in school crime doesn't pay, but... Echoes of the fracturing, healed realm. You have held the artifacts till the cataclysm was cleansed. You've become the supreme savior of the realm. With the support of the Nomads, you have united the roaming tribes under your rule. Vegetation will bloom once again, animals will return to these lands, and in one very, very distant day, all the suffering and destruction caused by the fracturing will be nothing more than a tale. One passed down through the generations to remember that long ago a great champion brought peace and life back into this world. Your path here is not yet finished, your legend still has verses left unwritten. Wait, what? I'm confused. Is that there's not like a win for that? So the quests in the top left are gone, and these quest things are gone. Was that just like an optional side thing? Hang on a second. Achieve a cataclysm victory. Yeah, I did that. Is there like another achievement for this? Between Rise of the God Ear Crimson Caldera, I'll fight you all. Valley of Wonders. I guess so. It's funny. There was an achievement to blow up the world, but there was not an achievement to save the world. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Let's try out that thing where I summon an avatar of my leader into the battle. We never got to see it. This was the city I was sieging. Oh yeah, and after one turn we mind control 3 of their dudes. Okay, so I can't cast spells on turn 1. Alright, Ghost Firestorm. We're just gonna wait here. Okay, mind controlled, mind controlled, mind controlled. It's a shame I didn't get any of the giants. But they're spending their time fighting each other now, which is amazing. I can see why that's tier 5 magic. Basically just remove 3 enemies off the battlefield and they spend turns fighting each other. Like, that's very powerful. Okay. Alright, where's it? Call forth Avatar of Chaos. Summon an avatar of your ruler into battle. The avatar has the same abilities as your ruler and spawns with full action points. All fiends gain morale. Cannot be used in water battles. Cannot be used if your ruler is already present. There he is. I thought he'd have like flames on him or something, but oh well. Okay. Oh, I can't do Battlefield Restoration until he has Fervor, and he doesn't have Fervor on turn 1. Okay. Do a pretty fat AoE heal right here. Okay. And we are hitting them with Ghost Firestorm every turn. I am happy to wait for them to have to push out toward me. Giants are control loss immune anyway. Oh, really? I didn't know that. All mythic units are. There it is. Interesting. Oh, I learned something new. I love when you do a heal that's so big it lags. Fan the Inferno. Burn all enemies. This is my style of fighting. Get some stuff that can just chip them down, and then don't even bother running into their city. Just sit outside. A true siege. Just sit outside until they break. Grace just broke. Okay, something came running out. Okay, new Ghost Firestorm. Protective Wild Growth. Okay, use up his retaliation attack on the little zombie. Curse this guy. Debuffing him a lot. Let's see, let's put Warding Bond on the Death Knight, since he's out there a bit. Give the dragon another turn. Wait, I had a third hero, didn't I? I only have two. Hang on, this is the Death Knight, the Ritualist. Oh, right here, the Gunner. There we go. Do you prefer to control the fights or just auto it if you know you're gonna win? Honestly, it depends on my mood. So like, if I'm in the late game where fights take a really long time, if I know that I'm gonna win, I'll hit auto. I will do that frequently, but sometimes, like for example, in this fight, I probably could have autoed it and maybe lost 1 or 2 units and then just won the game. But it's like it's the final fight of the game, so I was like, let's do it manually. You know, let's see a big fight. Fan the Inferno. You know, I had just gotten some tier 5 magic. I wanted to try it out. Play with my new toys. I guess heal the zombie. Alright, just enter. Fire. There it is. Oh, nice. Destroyed one of their siege things. Enemies in a 1 hex radius get a random 2 negative effects. For now, we just attack. So this thing right here, if anyone hasn't seen it, is called Warding Bond. It's pretty cool. Basically, if anything hits this guy, 50% of the damage will go to him, and 50% goes to this guy. So it gets divided up. And it makes it easier to keep something alive if you're sending it, like, running forward. You know what? I kind of regret sending that guy so far out, so I think I actually want to pull him back. I want to move the Ranger up. Michael, just announced update 8th for Enshrouded will be coming April 21st. Cool. Do we know what's in that update? I just finished playing through the water update. Wait, I'm confused. Why? Wait, what? I just cast Fan the Flames. But it put Ghost Fire on all the enemies instead of burning. I wonder if they already have a stack of Ghost Fire on them from the dragon, and then they get a stack of burning if it just adds to the stack of Ghost Fire? Which, Ghost Fire is stronger, it does ice and fire damage. Let's use Rite of Restoration from our Ritualist. And can't do Battlefield Restoration for one more turn. At their range, they can shoot the wall, which splashes onto that guy. Actually gonna take the time to turn these guys around so they're facing the enemy. That's something I actually bother with that often. There we go. Hey, I just realized something. Where did he get this? Eternal Grace. I do not remember where he got this. This is not in his skill tree. I don't know. Your staff? So it is. Thank you. Okay, it's part of his weapon. Alright. Alright. Like, that's a really good ability. Just big AoE support spell every couple turns. I just, like, I don't remember learning this. Which is true. I did not learn it. Okay, refresh Ghost Firestorm. That is not a great chance to hit. Alright, let's do this. I am going to pull the ranger up with the caster so that the ranger's move is still unused. 35%, what the heck? Alright. Hey, it hit. Nice.
Mr. Madiman gifted a tier 1 sub to Imagine Latinas. They have given 15 gift subs in the channel.
What? I mean, I don't have to imagine him, I've met him. That's a funny name, though. Thank you, Mr. Madiman. And Latinas. Hey, Darth Maul. Your mole is still alive. Nice, one of them just died. Okay. They are very whittled down. I think it would be quite alright if we started actually pushing forward. Can we curse him? Yeah, we can. Curse is a Death Knight ability that just does a whole bunch of debuffs on the target. Warlock also? Yes, Warlock also. Critical 93. That guy got deleted. I love it. Give the archer an extra turn. He actually doesn't have a great chance to hit anything. Lucky. That was like 20% chance and he hit. Protective wild growth. Just fan the Inferno again. Morning Monk. Hey, love helps. What's up? Oh no, they gilded me. Look, my Death Knight, he's a gold statue. Rip. Should be able to cleanse that next turn. Oh. He just took a beating. Alright. Cleric's favor on self. Cleanse on him. Where's the Dargon? Nice. Giant dead. You know, if athletics is no longer as good as it used to be, I think the perk that I would take in place of it is there's one, and I forget the name of it, but it lets your units move through each other's tiles. Like, you see how this guy can't move over here? It's because there's like a wall of dudes here. But if you have the perk, they can kind of just like pass through each other. It's called like slip through or something. And that light-footed, maybe it's light-footed, that sounds really good right now. Just for some buffs. Can't reach any enemies. Muck, there was a YouTube short announcement for the Enshrouded update. Can I link it? Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, I very much enjoy Enshrouded. I just did a playthrough of it, clearing the available content. Hated the dragon fight. I think they did that very poorly, but other than that, love the game. Another Ghost Storm. That was pretty cool. So summoning an avatar of my leader basically gave me my leader and 3 powerful heroes. And that was like peak my kind of gameplay. Just like sieging and chipping them down safely. Staff of Serenity, Sharpened Summon Slayer. Alright. Just burn it. More as required. Alright, so interesting. I guess technically we've beaten this map. Like, I could kill this last city and then declare war on this guy and fight him for another 2 hours. But I've basically finished it, because we got the win when I did the, what was it? Gamson Inn. It's like when I did this, so hold on, I just made a new save here. Because what we did earlier, for those who weren't here, is I got the option to like destroy the world. And I saved the game, I destroyed the world, and then I, afterward, reloaded the game, and then I saved the world. And apparently destroying the world was a achievement on Steam, but saving the world was not. So I was really surprised by that. Let me see. Okay. Hold on, let me see what this is. Wait.
That comes with some big implications. There will be something.
Try again.
The upcoming update 8 This change comes with some big implications. There will be something to love for everybody in both parts.
Awesome.
We are introducing a new type of attack.
So let's move on to gear changes then.
We have added iframes to the dodge roll.
Wow, spoiler alert.
Iframes to dodge roll. That is going to make the... That's good. The most annoying fights in the game, that will help tremendously. Also, combat being different is pretty cool. Okay. This is what I was looking for. Adding him to the Pantheon. This freaking rabbit man. You can, so if you add him to the Pantheon, you can run into this character on your future games. Sometimes as an ally, sometimes as an enemy, and he also gets a buff. Select an Ascension trait. Oh, wait, hold on. Bloodright. Deep Caller. Attacks can do Constricted. Impale. If a unit dies this way, turn them into a tentacle. Desecrator. Ghostfire Cascade. Target enemy unit sustains damage. This effect then cascades to adjacent units and is repeated. Summon a Cursed Ogre. Do you have all the DLC? I think I do. Extended Command Unit. At the start of combat, summon a Lieutenant. Okay. That would be really powerful in like early game. Just the extra unit. Mistborn. Support abilities to Clinging Miss. Prophet. Can summon Sandstorm. Whenever an enemy unit is slain, this unit gains strengthened and heals 15 hit points. Warlord commands. At the start of each turn, randomly gain command attack, defend, and or retreat. Thinking the free lieutenant. Bing, 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 bing. 7 more ascension points. Hero defeated 29, so you get 10 points for each of those. 250 for victorious. 150 for defeating an empire. Making a vassal is 100. Pretty freaking cool. Okay, so rewards. So the Pantheon, for anyone who hasn't seen it, is stuff you get that affects your future games. There's a few things in here that are bigger than others. So, right here, for example, Perfectionist Artisans. This is like a whole new way to play the game. But then you've got other things that are like, you know, cosmetic, like new hats, things like that. So what I'm wondering is there anything added that affects gameplay, like that's a banner, like whatever, in the newest thing? My buddy only ever played with one Lord and ascended him again and again and again, getting him every possible minor transformation possible. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. There's some maps. Look at page 2. Oh, hang on. Innate Spelljammer infusion. Astrological Diviners. Study the stars, channeling your blessings when acting under their guidance. Every 10th turn, your units gain 100% crit chance for 1 turn. Any units drafted, erased, or summoned on 10th turn gain Born Under the Stars, gaining 20% crit chance. I think this was already here. I think I just looked at that and I was like, that sounds annoying. Alright. New appearance. Mana Starved Dragon. Alright, this is all dragon stuff. Alright, page 2. Banner. Garlic. I've already got some of these. Like Apex Predators. Oh, shoot. No, I didn't mean... I misclicked! Crap. Pierce shot active ability item infusion. That's fine. I still got 18 more points. Will of the Banshee active item infusion. Pull shot. Wind banner. Molecule. Fractured evoker. Okay, the fractured people are new, so those are new. Man catcher staff. Okay, that's just a graphic. It doesn't have a whole thing. Oh, I just realized these aren't connected, so it has like a loopy. Subdue item infusion, or Ouroboros banner. Spirit Hawk active ability item infusion. Oh, that's cool. So you summon, this is like a staff that would summon like a ghost bird for 3 turns. Fractured Eagle now. Nullify active ability infusion, Fractured Evoker cape, Fractured Evoker outfit, Fractured Evoker head. Unlock Transformation Aesthetics to choose for your faction. They believe magic should not interfere with their natural development, so they shun its use on themselves and look for more material ways to improve themselves. Units of your race start with Transformation Aesthetics applied, which cannot be disabled. Minor race transformation. Units of this race cannot have non-cultural unit enchantments. Which is a massive that's a massive debuff, because by the end of the game you could have like 20 enchantments on your people. Units of this race cannot have any race transformations. Non-hero units of this race will gain 5 max hit points and +1 damage, doubled for non-repeating attacks, with their attacks per rank. So every time they rank up, they get more health and more damage. Units of this race gain 5 max HP and deal 1 damage doubled for non-repeating attacks with their attacks per signature skill they have. That would, I mean, that is definitely a different way to play the game. It's not quite the same as the fractured thing, though. Because, like, the fractured people, every time you hit them with a magic attack, they got a stack of regen and strengthened, also. So that was another thing. Alright, hang on. I want to just look at the
Choose
creator.
Your destination.
And the map doesn't matter. I just want to see this for a second. And I want to see what it looks like.
Your journey starts here. What is your people's form?
Oh, that reminds me. We were gonna look at what was it? So in the past, I always got these two. I put huge value on these two, but athletics is different now. So if we get rid of that, friendly units do not block your movement. So I would consider that, and then I have 1 more point left over. Do like Melt Masters or something. I'd read it more
What is
closely.
their origin culture?
So right now, I think Architect and Industrious are my favorites, and I do very much like Primal. And Feudal's quite strong. I honestly don't, I know I played Oathsworn, I don't even remember what they were like. It wasn't that memorable. Same with High. Nomad, love the city mechanic. The units, they're bleh. Dark is kind of cool also. Okay, so just like if I just hover this.
What defines their society?
Alright, so where's the new thing? I've already forgotten what it was called. Transformation aesthetics. It's order? Really? It's order. Interesting. I was kind of expecting it to be like it would make them look like they were fractured. So this is interesting. So if you take this, then that definitely changes how you would go about playing the game. Because, for example, if usually you go for tomes that buff your troops, like you go for alchemy to give your support units the cleanse ability. You go for rock to give your guys more armor. Dragon transformation to make them regen faster, stuff like that. If you take this, that completely changes the tomes you want to go for. You would go for tomes that like maybe enchant your cities, like with more production. Or go for tomes that summon units that are non-racial units, or just spells. Just go for tomes just purely for the sake of spells. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what you would pair this with off the top of my head, but it definitely makes you think. Definitely makes you think. Okay. Yeah, again, I was thinking it was going to be fractured, because there was
What
also,
is their origin culture?
hang on a second. Let me hit continue here. There was a spell that we got during this gameplay, and I thought it was going to be the same as that spell. And it almost is, but it's a little bit different. So if I go into spells here... Where is this? Wait. Why is it gone? Oh, is it gone because I did the map objective? Okay, hold on. I might have to load an earlier save. Let's go to this one. This. Fractured transformation. For some reason I was thinking it was this. Attacks have a 60% chance of inflicting Disrupted. This effect is increased for single-shot attacks. You gain Mana Starved. Gain Strengthen and Regen for 3 turns if you disrupt or mana drain an enemy, or when you're hit by magic attacks. And unit cannot have unit enchantments or transformations. And you have Control Loss Immunity. For each disabled enchantment, you gain 5 hit points and 5% damage bonus. So for some reason I was thinking it was this, which it's not. It's different. I'm wondering, can you get this in a normal game, or is this specific to this map? Like this scenario? I am Googling. Let's see. Hemmick, how's your voice? Not perfect, still on the mend. Still working on that. Let's see. Can a player get Fractured Transformation? Do the Cataclysm quest. You can get a one-time use doing a Gold Wonder Tree, the new Fractured version from rewards. What? How to obtain Fractured Transformation. In the Echoes of Fracturing Realm, you need to find Worm Lake and complete that fated region. That way you get the Anti-Essence Elixir artifact that unlocks the said transform. Okay. So... that's a major race transformation, though. So I think... I already answered you, but continue Googling. Fractured is its own transformation. That is not an answer? Like, I have the spell. I'm wondering if you can get it in other games. Or if you can only get it on this map. He meant this. You can get it through a specific ancient wonder. That's also not a clear answer. Is that specific ancient wonder only on this map? Or, which I have gotten it? Or do you mean it can show up on other maps? There's a special world tree like Ancient Wonder where you can get it as a reward for clearing. It can show up anytime. Okay, thank you. So it's not something you could like depend on. Like, oh, I'm gonna play Fractured today. You can't like depend on it. It just, it happens. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, that was pretty fun. All right. Well, that is our playthrough of the Nomads. So let's do a quick recap here, just for like a little review at the end of the YouTube playlist. So Nomads, the new faction. We played the bunny rabbits. Honestly, I played them because they're new. I don't aesthetically, I don't really like bunny people, but yeah, we played them because they're new. The Nomads have the new city stuff, which includes a couple of features. One is that they can pick up the city and move it, which is pretty cool. They can over-harvest nodes, so they, like 2 more turns on this one, they can basically rip nodes out of the ground and take them with them, and then if the enemy goes and tries to expand to that area later, the nodes are all gone. So that's an interesting thing. There's 2 types of Nomads. One is the Conquerors or something like that, and the other, they can over-harvest the Ancient Wonders. So the ones I'm playing are the ones that were more about conquering. Now, any city, if you build, with any faction, if you build it next to an enemy city, you can then, if you pillage their stuff, you can then take it. These guys, though, get huge benefits when you take their stuff. And we saw that recently when I built this city, and then 2 turns later, it was level 27. Because I did so much pillaging that it just like, it just got so much growth from it. It was absolutely insane. So like these guys can power level cities. So that is pretty cool. I do love the city thing. As far as the units, not a fan. And to go over that, on tier 1, they got a scout, okay? They've got a raider, which is a melee, and they've got wind warrior, which is a melee. So in tier 1, they do not have a true archer or a caster. And they've just got 2 melee, and scouts are super weak in combat. Tier 2, this is from the Tentacle Tome. Dustweaver is their healer. It's interesting. Weave Momentum is very limited use, I feel like. You put it on someone before they do a charge attack. Fey Blessing is from a tome. And then Wind Pull is their heal, which is... cures all negative status effects, which is useless often, but really helpful sometimes if they've got like 20 status effects. And then it pulls a friendly back, and it gives them a small heal. The thing with this is there's sometimes the pull is great, and the other times it's annoying. Like, you just want to heal the guy, you don't want to pull him. And so it's kind of annoying sometimes. And then at tier 2, you also get a lieutenant, which is a 3rd melee unit, but he has a special ability. And then you get the strider, which is finally like a proper archer. And he's all right. He's got a short-range teleport, so he can teleport and then do his triple shot instead of having to move and then only being able to fire like 1 arrow. He can do the teleport and then fire all the arrows. Give me just a second. Okay, I had to take medication. All right. And then tier 3, we have Champion, which is another freaking melee unit. They have so many of these. But this one's not bad. He has Storm Strike, which he acts like a shock troop unit. He charges in and does 1 big hit, and it will break defense mode of enemies and stop them from retaliating. Or Wind Strike, which is if he doesn't have to move, this can hit 3 times and then puts him into wind stance. So he has like a stance thing. So Champion's kind of cool, honestly. Champion's kind of cool. But the thing I want to compare this to is, let's compare this to the Architects. The Architects, they're tier 1 units. They've got a tanky shield unit, kind of like the Wind Warrior. And they've got the Cultivator. The Cultivator's their healer, and it's tier 1, so you can get it right away. And it will put a beam on a target, and every turn, the Cultivator and the target both get healed and cleansed of a condition.
Compare the scouts for this civ with the scouts of any other civ.
It's kind of difficult to do that, because I can't just like... Hold on a sec. Can I find a scout of another civ to look at? There is a wiki online, but it's not great. I don't know how to do that easily. Nomad culture units. Wow, what a great website. Okay. Let's see. Hang on. Where is... Okay. Here's one of my scouts. So they've got sprint. They've got fire 3 arrows. Opening shot. First attack in a turn does 50% more damage. Okay. I didn't know about the opening shot. So, alright, so they're a little bit stronger than other scouts. Yeah, kind of... Here, hang on a sec. So let me do load... This is another game I was playing. This is one. This is another playthrough I was doing with Architects, which, again, currently Architects is one of my favorite ones. So let's look at these guys. So the Architects, they're tier 1. They have the Cultivator, which the Cultivator, again, they put a beam on an ally, and every turn, the Cultivator and the ally heal and cure a negative condition. And also it buffs the target as well. The target does more damage. Like this is so much better than the wind ones, in my opinion. Earthbreaker is similar to the other shock troop. And then the tier 2, they've got Guardian, which is another tanky unit. And then tier 3, instead of just getting another melee troop, they get the Architect, which can summon basically turrets and has another fat heal. So I don't know. I just think the whole thing about the Conqueror Nomads is movement. They move close to get extra bonus the more they moved. Damage like this, that's why they get so many melee units, especially charge units. Right. I'm just saying it's not for me. Just after trying it out, I am not really a fan of their units. It just feels like they have a whole lot of repeating of the same thing. Like they have archers, and then they have more archers, and then they have melee, and then they have more melee, and then they have more melee, and it's just all of them, they're so similar. And then just, I think the healer is worse than other factions' options. But that's just in my eyes. So, what else we got? The new tomes. Let's see, hang on here. So they added a few new tomes to this one. We've got Tome of the Warlord, which, dude, this one never popped up, freaking thing. Tome of the Warlord. The Warlord is pretty cool. It is another tier 4 unit that is a racial unit. So it gets all the buffs from your race enchants. So it's nice. It's nice. The commands are kind of neat. It's unfortunate that they don't work on higher tier units, but I get it. And then, they have a charge attack. And they're pretty beefy, so they don't like die super easily, which is cool. Gladiatorial Pit is a nice city building. Relentless Might is an okay enchant. The Summon War Golem, I didn't really get to use them, but I fought against them. They're decent. Their shield units can heal somewhat as well. Their shield units heal for 10. Compare that to the industry shield units, which taunt the enemy and take away their turn. I would take the industry shield units over them. I still think that they're too weak currently. Okay, so that's Tome of the Warlord, and then there's also Tome of the War Band, which was new. So mentorship, while army leader, constantly gives XP to the lowest level guy in the army. Lieutenants were okay. Commander's Call is is an AoE heal. This is kind of nice. This gives you access to an AoE heal at like turn 1 or 2. Like very, very quickly you can get access to this if you want it. Bred for War, Training Regimen. These are all decent. And then what was the sandy one? Tome of the Sandstalkers. So I didn't get to try them out on manual that much, but Summon Sand Scorpions, they look like a pretty solid unit. Scorpion Venom Blades were great. We used that. Desertification. This map was mostly sand, so I didn't need to use this, but you can make your people just thrive on sand, and this is a way to make more sand. Dune Stalkers gives your people buffs if they're on sand, and it makes them immune to Sandstorm, and then you can throw Sandstorm into battle, which for multiple turns will try to blind enemies, and your people are immune to it. So this is pretty cool. It also gives you the ability to build farms on desert if you didn't already have that. More stability on deserts, Grand Bazaar buildings. There's a lot of bonuses over here. I actually didn't even see that. But, because I think I might have already had those from character creation, but yeah, they're quite good. Yeah, and this gives the Warforge and Warband. Yeah, Warband doesn't give anything there. So yeah, the new tomes are solid. I think the sand one is probably my favorite of the three. But there was definitely some cool new stuff that they added. And I might off-stream consider trying a replay with those that one group of people that does like no enchants at all and just see how that feels. Because it seems interesting. It seems interesting. But yeah. I would say kinda sad that they didn't do a what is it called? They didn't do a story scenario for it. I like the story scenarios. That's just a personal thing. They added these two just premium challenge realms, and then that's it. Actually, is there any, if I scroll down, any RRs? No. Okay, so they just added two new realms. And then the new realm, the freaking backlash. That was kind of funny, honestly. It was kind of funny. So it's like every time you cast a spell, there's a chance of a backlash and something random happens. And honestly, I think it was poorly named because backlash sounds like it's something bad, but sometimes it would be good. Like I would summon a unit for 3 turns and the backlash would be it's permanent, you know? Or like, you know, no mana cost. Like some of the backlashes were really nice, but occasionally it would be bad. The sand one allows you to stack 2 adaptations to 1 civ. You could go desert and underground, for example, like farm underground, then pop up and start spreading desert. The thing is, the desertification spell, it doesn't spread like Marching Winter. It's like you got to cast it for every tile, so you're gonna need a lot of mana if you're gonna keep doing that. But yeah, you could do something like that. Backlash is like D&D Wild Magic. Yes, I said the same thing when I first saw it.
Choose your destination.
I'm actually kind of curious if you did something like that.
Your journey starts here.
So if you did like underground, and then something like that, just picking stuff.
What is their origin culture?
Yeah, I think you could start something. Doesn't really matter what. And then yeah, you could go to you could start underground, then go to sand later. If you do that, hang on.
Choose your first tome of magic.
Oh, there's not a show tome library on this screen, I just realized. You'd have to make sure you have the affinity for the sand tome.
What is your ruler's
Also, I'm
origin?
wondering, if you do Giant King... If you're starting underground, maybe you could do Rock Giant King on top of it. Marching Winter Underground. Does that work? With the Giants, I really love the Stellas, where you can, like, spread a certain type of thing. Yeah, that last playthrough we did a human champion. I liked the ability to give units extra turns. Okay. Well. All right, cool. Well, I guess that wraps it up. That is it for our first time trying out the Nomads. You can do Dungeon Depths with Marching Winter as well. It's epic.
Choose your destination.
All right, so that is it for this one. That is going to end the Nomad playlist, and we're off to the next one. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, sometime I might try out that no enchant one, but not gonna do that right now. Okay, well, we got some extra time, chat. We got about another hour, so I think what I'm gonna do is work on our playthrough of All Will Fall, which is our current evening game, for the last hour, and then I'll have something new for the morning stream for tomorrow. So let me change the stream title here. AoW4 Nomads complete. All Will Fall. Let me do that. Just so people popping in are, I mean, well, assuming they read, which is always a coin flip. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I know Dungeon Depths kind of like spreads dungeon tiles on all your underground stuff, which is cool. What is the, is it the Primal Spider? Is it Primal Spider is underground? I messed with Primal Spider plus, I think it was Rock Giant plus Dungeon Depths once. And that was kind of fun. Because that was a lot of underground bonuses. Still needed work, though. It still didn't feel better than just playing on the surface. Okay. We got some extra time today. Going to work on our All Will Fall playthrough a little bit. If anyone hasn't seen this, it's a colony sim game where you're on a world that is flooded. So you're like on the top of buildings and stuff like that. And you are just trying to build up, keep people in line. Some people try to steal stuff, keep them fed, keep them watered, all that good stuff. And we're near the end of this level. Let's see, last time, okay. For this level, to get these people out of here alive, we have to build a big boat. And the boat requires 300 metal. So we need more metal. 300 fuel. We are making fuel. And 60 tools. We're done with tools. I was using a lot of fuel to get sand with the sand excavator, so I turned the sand excavator off. So no more of that. Also, it synergizes with spider mount addiction. Yeah, the spider mounts have that really cool attack, right? The web spray. Yeah, it's a good one. Okay. Yeah, I've used it before too, for sure. Let's see, what else can we reach that would be helpful? There's some fuel canisters over there. Let's see. Is that stable? I think that's stable. Okay. And then a little platform there. Okay, so they can grab these fuel canisters now. Where was this guy? Barely reaches. What's this? New people. So it's engineers. Oh, they're engineers. They're not outsiders. Okay, yeah, we'll take them.
As long as you say it with confidence,
The outsiders have
people
been
believe that
a
you
royal
are
pain.
right. Am I right?
Like, this is not Age of Wonders. You are correct. We just won Age of Wonders. We beat it. Don't forget to change categories. Did it not update? Oh, that's weird. It updated the title, but not the category. Twitch being Twitch. Thank you. Where is ramp? Okay, it updated. Thank you. What are we doing in there? Oh, I'm sorry. I made a bunch of storage. I totally forgot what I built in there. It was just storage. Sailing trader. No, we don't need
Great
anything.
decision, Captain. As long as you keep your people happy, they won't care how you achieve your goals.
Okay, I think we're going to need another one of these.
New buildings available.
God,
And this
it
one
lags
will
so
need
much when you do
even
that.
more resources to build.
All right, put one there.
Yay.
I don't think that's going to block it. I think because of this outside staircase, it's not going to block anything. And that should allow them to reach more of this stuff. Ladder. I think we'll have to do that so they can reach
Building
this.
completed.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? Hey, Viper. Still getting over the voice issues, but I am here now and enjoying up my time.
Up, everyone, up!
That's right. What did we need? Weather control station. Power, tools, and influence. Oh, I had the power there for a second. There we go. Fix it and turn it on.
Listen, mate. As long as you say it with confidence, people will believe that you're right. Am I right?
So now I can say make it rain, more wind, more sun. Okay. But need a ton of power for that. Interesting. Why will it not build that there? It looks like that should work. Weird. I don't know why that's complaining. Uh-oh, uh-oh, pause, 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 pause. This is about to collapse. Why? Why? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, okay, working on that. Need more houses, apparently. This is all buildings get +4 comfort near the tree, or you can tear it down for wood. I don't think I need that right now. Okay, we've got access to that stuff now. What is this? Pile of concrete. That's a bunch of sand. What are these guys doing? They're harvesting that. Okay, add that to the queue. Okay, what were the other ways to gather metal? We've got ships going for it, sand excavator, that gets junk, woodcatcher. Recycling center makes metal. As long as it's running.
Time to rest, people.
That's the worker school. Let's zoom in on this floor. So I got 6 houses here. Let's go down a level. Space. Okay, we could do some here. Housing. Okay, that should fit some more peeps. Research. Wood presser. Advanced metal smelter. So this uses fuel and junk to make metal, but we don't want to use up fuel right now.
Building complete.
Concrete support uses
and only
water and
one
sand
person
to
lost a
build.
finger this time.
Cloud catcher. We don't have enough metal for that right now. Blocker, explosive barrel, pusher. Plastic explosives. Food warehouse is pretty free right now. I'll get that. Outsiders want to become citizens. Yes.
A pretty normal decision under pretty unusual circumstances.
And 2 workers there, so they start tearing stuff down. Can I extend that? And then that lets them get to those windows. Get more junk out of those. So we've got access to all of the things we need. We just need a lot of them stockpiled to make the ship.
Research completed.
Where are my ships? I literally don't. I wonder, yeah, the ships for a very long time had like the most tasks to do. I'm wondering if they actually like got everything that they can reach. Except when, you know, new stuff floats into the map. Hey, Michael Chat. Hey, Julio.
Good job, everyone. Enough work for today.
Oh. They're finally using the fighting ring. Is there an erosion of the submerged foundation later in game? Not that I know of. I know the water level like goes up and down.
Ah, what a beautiful morning. Okay, time
Alright,
to
so
work.
if I want to use... Hold on. Weather control station. If I want more, so I need 30 power stockpiled if I want to make it rain. A little worried about our water right now. Hmm. We are... Hold on. There was some here. Pile of water barrels right here. Can we reach that? I don't have a lot of metal. I'm wondering if I can reach it with wood. It's not looking great. How far into the game are you? This is the second level. I would say I'm in the late game of the second level. Like the first level after the tutorial. Alright, so we can get those water barrels now. Could set up more wood boilers.
Construction completed.
I don't really know the negative effects of pollution. Find somewhere else, we're full.
A pretty normal decision under pretty unusual circumstances.
Okay, are you guys doing anything right now? Yeah, they are. And what about the other group? What are they doing? They're working on the same building, okay. Oh, it takes... Oh, I can't do that right now. That takes 20 metal. You know what? What if we... Let's do that. Playing with the priorities a little bit. Outsiders want to become citizens. Yes,
As long as you say it with confidence, people will believe that you are right. Am I right?
Wind is picking up.
Brace yourselves! The water is rising!
Tide is rising. And it's raining.
Time to relax.
Which
And to
will
think
help
about
our
tomorrow's work.
water stuff. Changing your life. 2 engineers want to become workers. That's fine. No valid clearance. I think because the water level is messing with it. Okay, got additional wood boilers. That's additional pollution. I still don't know the negative effects of pollution, but we're burning wood in order to get more drinking water somehow.
Chop chop, people. It's time to work.
Yeah, the amount of stuff that the boats are bringing in is, it's gotten really low. Here's some stuff like floating in right now. Hey. Thank you. He deserves that coffee? Yes. Let's see. Mushroom farm. See, greenhouse uses 10 water to make 15 food. This uses 5 water and 5 wood to make 15 food. So this uses less water but more wood. You know, mushroom farm might be good with my current water shortages to change all the greenhouses out for mushroom farms, actually. Didn't realize that was an option. Alright. The rain has stopped. I have a lot of power charged up.
Listen, as long as you say it with confidence.
Unlock the
people will
cyber
believe
tower
that
scenario
you're
on the world map.
right. Am
What?
I right?
Change weather with a weather station on a random map scenario or roguelike city. Oh, I just unlocked a new map. Okay. Interesting. Let's see, smoke signal, radio tower, or lighthouse. How do I do any of those? Is that a research? I don't know where any of those are.
Today was a good day. Get some rest, everyone.
Batteries. Alright, can we reach any other useful stuff? I can reach that now. That's done. I think they can reach that.
Construction completed.
Is this place cleared out? Floor is. Can they reach this floor? I don't think they currently can. Can they reach this floor? Yes, they can. Okay. So... now they can pick those up.
Work time starts now.
So 5 fuel, 3 tools to open that up. Outsiders want to become citizens, that's fine. We want to change our leader. Chad, green buildings get plus production speed. Filberta, food and fishing hut get improved. Ainsley, water buildings get improved. Let's get the water building leader.
Do you think other places are doing better than us? I'm joking, I'm joking. But really, aren't they?
Let's see, is the research... Okay, research is still going. Water is very low again. Could set up another one of these guys. I can find some space for it. So this is another electric desalinator to turn salt water into clean water.
Building completed.
Going to need more power, though. I suppose a temporary primitive solution would be have everybody running gerbil wheels. We have a lot of unemployed people. That's a lot of people that could be running in gerbil wheels.
Construction completed. Listen, mate. New buildings available. Construction completed.
Alright. Mushroom farm is now available. How big is this thing? It's a polluter. What? Mushrooms make pollution? Sailing trader. Don't need anything.
Great decision, Captain. As long as you keep them happy, people won't really care how you achieve your goals.
Getting a lot of stranded feelings about this game. That's part of why I love it.
Captain, hurry! We don't have much time!
What? I still haven't figured this out. Find a way to remove metal, rubble, concrete block, concrete pillar. Like... Okay. I don't know why Screamed we don't have much time, because we absolutely have time. So this one's kind of the same. It's saying... Can I erase that?
Time to
No
rest,
access.
people.
Alright, there's that. Okay, I think I see what it wants me to do now. I get it. Alright, water's gone up a bit.
Ah, what a beautiful morning. Okay, time to work.
Okay, so we got that. So now we're going to replace that with a mushroom farm, which uses less water, but it pollutes. I don't know how I feel about that. For now, though, we're going to do that.
Building completed. And only one person lost a finger this time.
I wonder, is there like a glossary or anything? No, I don't see one. I'm still wondering how, like, pollution works. Do junk shop. Okay. So, we got that thing out. So, what is it still complaining about? Find a way to remove concrete block and concrete block. Where? Wait, what's down here? What the crap? That is in the way of that. That's so stupid. It's like over here, this block is somehow in the way of that. After new Mac chat. What's up, Nagami? Okay, we got a crate here. Let's send some guys to open it.
Today was a good day. Get some rest, everyone.
What's this? Oh, that's concrete. Alright. Now they can grab that if they need sand. Checking on homeless. No one's homeless. Water's going up. That's good. I guess that extra desalinator really helped. Another gravity battery.
Building completed. And only one person lost a finger this time. Ah, what a beautiful morning. Okay, time to work.
Alright, I'm wondering... Wait, what on earth? Oh, I guess go grab that. There's a decaying thing out there in the water. Alright, this is kind of a test. Going to hold as it is. Alright, that should do it. Okay, cool. Now we have access to another building. Send dudes. Chocolate. While scavenging around, we found a box of chocolate. This might be the last time we get to eat it again. Who do we give it to? Workers have the lowest loyalty. Let's give it to the workers.
Listen, mate. As long as you say it with confidence, people will believe that you're right. Am I right?
Old paintings. Plus loyalty with everyone.
As long as you say it with confidence, people will believe that you are right. Am I right?
Okay, so there's part of a staircase here, but it's busted. Can I add to this? I haven't ever tried to fix one of these before. Actually, wait, that floor... Hold on. Okay, there. Alright, now they can reach that floor. Can they reach that? I think they can. This no valid clearance. Why? Oh, does this no longer... Oh, it no longer reaches the water. Alright. I have to rebuild it a floor down because the water level lowered. It doesn't reach the bottom now.
Brace yourselves! The water is rising!
Junk shop research is
Building's
complete.
complete. And only one person lost it after this time.
Metal dredger. Uses junk to get metal. Did I ever make one of these? This does not look familiar. I don't think I made one of these. Dude, what the heck is this shape? Where do you put this thing? %. What the heck? Oh, it seems like it needs to be like submerged in the water a bit. So it's got to be like pretty low. Okay, it's like right there. It's 94% operational. 97. Let's try that. Finally, we found this place. Outsiders. Outsiders. We're out of it. You know, if you can pay, you can stay.
A pretty normal decision under pretty unusual circumstances.
They are currently homeless. I just noticed the ceilings of the floors in this building are different size than that one.
Chop chop, people. It's
All right, I don't think I've ever seen a metal dredger in real life, but apparently that bit has to be in the water. So today I learned.
building completed.
Wait.
Only one person
Oh
lost
my, I
a
just
finger
realized.
this time.
Chat, look, the metal dredger's made out of a repurposed school bus. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty neat. We need more ways of getting power. Junk boiler, fuel warehouse. Water wheel generates electricity when it rains. Sun boiler. Wait, what? Junk boiler? Extract. So you get fuel and water from junk. Let's get water wheels for now.
Captain, we have a major problem.
Punish them!
Most people would disagree.
Freaking outsiders.
But not me. I'm just gonna stand still and not say anything.
Uh-oh. Okay, there.
Good job, everyone. Enough work for today.
Alright, water is exceptional. Food's okay. Wood is going down. Fuel is slowly going up. Tools are fine. We still need tons and tons of metal. I keep getting forced to use the metal for other things. What is that? Pile of food.
Work time starts now!
Should be able to reach that now. Let's see. Not sure if they can reach that. I'll find out. I can't click on this concrete block, but the one right below it I can? I wonder if I take that, if it'll get rid of that. Like this right here. I can't click on that.
Research completed.
Okay, water wheel. Where do we put you? It generates electricity when it rains. Like literally, not just from moving, like literally just when it rains. So you just put it. Does it need to be submerged in water, or do you literally just put this thing anywhere? let's put it in a stupid spot first and see what happens. Because if it's literally just falling water from the sky is what makes it spin, then it could be anywhere, I
Building
think.
completed.
Because I thought it was going to be a water wheel you put in the water, like in a river type of thing.
Today was a good day. Get some rest, everyone. Captain, we have a major problem.
Punish them.
You better hope that people will support this.
Punish them. We do need more homes. I think that works. Good morning. Hey, Smashy. Okay, so we got rid of this thing, and it did get rid of the
Rise and
concrete block
shine,
that was
everyone.
above it.
Construction completed.
Might need more metal wind turbines. Problem is, where are we going to put those? Let's see.
Research completed.
Nope, that's not good. That's not good. Ghost ship. We're actually almost out of wood. Take what's on the outside.
A pretty normal decision under pretty unusual circumstances.
Buy a bunch of metal. So wood is decreasing. We might need to make more wood catchers. Construction site unreachable. That should not be unreachable. What is going on? That is the sound of a toilet. Oh, there it goes. It's fixed. Okay. was being temperamental, and then it was like, never mind, I'm fine. Alright, there's a couple more woodcatchers. What else can we do? What's up, Jive? Still need more housing. Do I have access to the bottom floor of this place? I don't think I do. I have to get rid of that rubble first. Okay. Hate to say it, but the music and the voice lines of the game are annoying to me. I wouldn't be able to play it if I hear a dude say that. Could be convincing again. I'd rage quit. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really enjoying it.
Chop chop, people. It's time to work.
Can I make another gathering hut? Yep, that's fine.
A pretty normal decision under pretty unusual circumstances. Building completed.
Alright, got some more woodcatchers.
Captain, hurry! We don't have much time! This
Honestly.
sounded better in your head.
Everyone needs it. We found a bunch of resources in perfect condition. It seems everyone could find a good use for it. +2 loyalty with whoever I pick. Honestly, everyone's loyalty is pretty good. I guess engineers are the lowest.
Do you think other places are doing better than us? I'm joking, I'm joking. But really, aren't they?
Wood is very low. Do I need even more woodcatchers? That's a solid maybe. Does that work? No. No, it does not. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, we can reach that stuff now. They managed to clear that out. Looks like I don't have any way of like clicking on the rock.
Wait, what are we building again?
That is not going to stay. There we go. Human Timberborn?
Time to
Yes.
relax.
Human-born.
And to think about tomorrow's work.
In this case, the world is flooded. Kind of the opposite of the situation with Timberborn, where they were running out of water. The world is flooded, and you're on tops of like buildings and stuff, and you are trying to survive. Oh, the water wheel's working. Okay, so the water wheel literally is just meant for rain, not for like putting it down in submerged in the water. So that means we can just cover the sides of our buildings in water wheels. Oh, wait, they need a lot of wood. We're out of wood right now. In time. Alright, so earlier when I was short on water, I started using the mushroom farm. However, now we're short on wood, and we've got tons of water, so I think I need to go back to greenhouse. The mushroom farm uses water and wood, the greenhouse only uses water. Battery. I assume it's better than the gravity battery since it's further down. Playing on high speed when it's raining makes it lag really bad. Woodcatcher, send the sailor to that. So something I haven't really been messing with is pathways increase movement speed. So like if I do a, well this is a large one, but like a metal pathway increases movement speed by 25%. If I do that, find the high traffic areas and do this, and it'll help them get around better. Plus, it's OSHA approved. Placing that. And stairs are much faster than ladders. So we'll do that.
Building completed. Good job, everyone. Enough work for today.
Alright, we are getting a lot closer to our goal of making the big ship. Oh wait, we have it! Dude, okay, for some reason I thought it was 600 metal, 600 fuel, and 60 tools. It's 300. We've got it. Now, do I just drop it in the water, or do I have to have it close enough to a shoreline to build it by hand? Let's find out. It has to be close enough to be built by hand. It's a big fella. Let's try that and see if they can reach it.
Captain! Captain! We have a major problem! You better hope that people will support this.
It's working. Look at him go.
Work time starts.
This ship is supposed to fit
now.
everyone, chat. Do you think 113 people can fit on this ship? Oh my god, the ladders. I don't know if 113 people can fit on that ship. Maybe some of them are just going to be like crammed in there like sardines. I like the building animations they did for this game, where you see like each little piece bit by bit get added.
Construction completed.
Steam achievement, unlocked broken tanker scenario. Built the large steel ship after unlocking sand extraction. We found this place. Go away, we're full. World map, new place discovered. Alright. This place needs me right now. Our hope for a better future, a massive ship that will allow us to sail into the horizon in search of new lands. Supplies for the journey. 200 goods. Oh, 200 goods, muck you. I haven't been producing goods. If you can pay, you can stay.
You think other places are doing better than us?
Crap.
I'm joking, I'm joking. Oh, really? Aren't they?
Goods manufacturing. Uses junk, energy, and tools to make goods. And they need more houses too. Oh, it's a junk NATO. So we got enough water, we almost have enough food, it's just goods at the moment.
Construction completed.
But we already unlocked the other map, so I don't really know what supplies for the journey is going to do. Oh. These guys are saying they're done? I agree with that. Again, I wish the game would tell me when they're idle.
Today was a good day. Get some rest, everyone.
Like, it needs like a little exclamation marker over buildings that are idle, so I can take a look and see if I need to change something. What's that? Explosive is about to explode. What? That's nowhere near me. I wasn't involved in that. I guess the junk NATO did that. That's hashtag not my fault. Is there a plot?
Up, everyone, up!
World's flooded, trying to stay alive. There's some minor events, but not like an overarching story that I've seen so far. Changing your life, that's fine. Outsiders want to become citizens.
Pretty
That's
normal
fantastic.
decision under pretty unusual circumstances.
We want to change our leader. Food production. Daily influence. Production. Alright, food production. Okay, the homeless problem has been solved. Still says they can't reach that? Okay. See, food is going down. We need food to go up, and they're researching how to make goods.
Time to rest,
Probably
people.
going to need an additional greenhouse. Put that there. Oh, raining. That is welcome.
Building completed. And only one person lost a finger this time. Construction completed.
All right, more
Work
water
time
wheels to
starts
gather power
now.
when it's raining.
Construction completed.
Greenhouse ready to go. I think the greenhouse doesn't really work when there's no sunlight, but we can start preparing it. Boats are still going. Do we need more fishing boats? Yeah, let's get another fishing boat going. Let's see. More pathways
Research
to increase
completed.
speed over here. Oh wait, it actually says that it's going to break that bridge. It can't support the weight of the path.
Another day survived.
Outsiders want to become citizens. Allow it.
Do you think other places are doing better than us? I'm joking, I'm joking. But really, aren't they?
I guess one perk of the mushroom thing over the greenhouse is you don't have to worry about sunlight? I don't think the mushroom ones need sunlight.
Chop chop, people. It's time to work.
Oh, there we go. Now it's working.
Construction completed.
Just trying to speed up their pathways here. Okay, the research finished. Goods manufacturer. Power tools and junk to make goods. This is a pretty thick building. Put it down there. Get that up and running.
Construction completed.
Not the sand excavator. Leave that alone. Is this Sim Tower but poor? Sim Tower? Dude, I have that game. Oh man, that takes me back. No, it's like a world is flooded colony sim scenario. But if you build badly enough, everything falls over because there is physics.
Time to rest, people.
No, I'm gonna keep being good.
Great decision, Captain.
Tempting to rob the guy.
As long as you keep them happy,
But I'll keep being good.
people won't really care how you achieve your goals. Up, everyone, up!
Alright. We've got access to good production, but power is continuing to be a problem. We need another metal wind turbine, ideally high up. Where can we do that? That should allow us access to get that pile of food. Alright, let's try something. Okay, that seems to be okay. enough? Alright, that'll help with power a little bit.
Construction completed. Wait, what are we building again?
Okay. Water is great, food is low. We haven't had sunlight in a while, so the greenhouses haven't been running in a while. That's probably why. Still curious what's going to happen when we accomplish this, because we already got the checkbox for unlocking an additional map. Actually, 2 additional maps from this scenario. So this supplies the journey. I'm not sure what's going to happen when we get that done. Maybe another map, or maybe it'll just say you win.
Chop chop, people. It's time to work. Research completed.
Wait, what? Construction site unreachable. Oh, I see the problem. Alright, there we go. And they needed the little stairs there. Go away.
A pretty normal decision under pretty unusual circumstances.
Chat, if you lived in this place, which job would you want?
Completed.
I think I would want to be one of the guys on the boats that goes out and just, like, gets goodies out of the water constantly. Just come back to town each evening. Behold, my goodies. Is metal stairs faster than wooden stairs? They are. Wow. I'm surprised by that. A metal slide, one way but 200% speed. Whee! It's that time. It is that time.
Good job, everyone. Enough work for today.
Outsiders want to become citizens. Wait, what? There's no outsiders remaining. Okay, I guess we just... I guess the outsider finished school and became a valuable member of society right when that event popped up. I would definitely climb rusty stairs faster than wooden stairs. Oh, you would? Alright, hang on. That's faster now. What? Sending the boats to prioritize those before they get destroyed. Is the goods building running? Output full. Is there a special storage for goods? No, normal storage holds goods. We have plenty of storage. Okay, we just need someone to empty the output. They're just being lazy, that's all. Alright, awesome. So, made progress. We actually unlocked 2 additional maps. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna quit to the main menu, and I wanna check something here. So if I hit new game, yeah. So Fresh Start was the tutorial, and we did Random Town, and we unlocked Broken Tanker by unlocking sand extraction in a previous. Let's see, build a large steel ship after unlocking sand extraction in any scenario. So we did that. We've unlocked Cyber Tower by changing the weather. So oil rig, you need to unlock fuel pipes. Dark Tides. Build an altar for the lunatics. You need more than 30 outsiders in your city and get a special event. Oh my god. Fix the crashed boat in any scenario. Oh, I've been salvaging it. Sail to 5 different ruined cities with your tanker ship. Find a land when sailing with your tanker ship. Okay. Alright. I'm loving this game. I would be happy to play through and try to beat each of the scenarios if there's a win condition on all of them. Actually, I didn't even look. Was there goal? Build 20. Okay, yeah, so there is a goal on each of them. There is a goal on each of them. So build, equip, and send off the humongous ship. So I need to, I guess, just finish like packing up the ship and send it off. Yeah, that one's checked off, but that one's not checked off. All right, cool. So we are going to save it there, and we will pick it up from here next time. All right, friends. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. I hope you had fun. We finished the Age of Wonders 4 Nomad playthrough and made some progress on All Will Fall, which we are going to continue later tonight. As always, please hit the follow button if you're on Twitch. Subscribe to the YouTubes if you haven't already. There's links to both in the chat. And a special thank you to our dear patrons. They keep this channel alive with their support. Couldn't do this without them. And there's a link in the chat if you'd like to be a supporter. Shilling complete. Thank you for listening. I'm going to find someone to raid on the Twitch side of things. Let me see. Looks like Cello Frag is live. I will raid Cello. He is doing some Guild Wars 2, and it looks like he's doing some big giveaways. So if any of you are Guild Wars 2 players, I'll drop you off over there. He's doing, is that Eternity? I think he might be giving away an Eternity, which is the most expensive legendary in the game. So maybe one of you will get lucky. I'll see you guys later tonight if you fancy it, and y'all have a good one.